coming to you live from the Putasos Podcast.
Oh no! Just slapped him!
Welcome back and good morning. Putasos Podcast, episode number 21.
21.
You got myself, Joe.
Sam, super special guest today.
And then my son, Josiah. Familiar guest, but so this card is Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer. This is a UFC fight night. This is a super exciting card. There's a lot of key fights for all the divisions on this card, so this is a must watch if you're a real fan. The first fight that we want to go over is Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. So Darius Flowers, this is his second fight in the UFC. He used to fight at welterweight before he got into the UFC, but he dropped down to lightweight. He did lose his debut by submission. So he's going up against Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson's a vet of the game. He's fought everybody. He's fought Justin Gaethje. He's beat Dustin Poirier. You know, he freaking fought Khabib. So he's fought everybody who's everybody at lightweight. There's not really much that he hasn't seen. When I look at this fight, Darius Flowers is like a stocky, kind of powerful dude. I just think that with his lack of experience, plus his lack of experience with the weight cut versus an experienced guy like Michael Johnson, I just don't think that's a good recipe for him. I have Michael Johnson winning this fight, either by decision or using his reach and putting hands on him and putting him away. But I think Michael Johnson will get the decision on this one. He's solid all the way around. I don't see an area where this fight goes where I see him being in like some extreme disadvantage. So,
on the other side of that, I've just been seeing Michael Johnson get slept too many times in a row, stiff as a board. I'm a Michael Johnson fan, by the way, if you're watching this. But, yeah, I mean, might as well make it a little spicy. I got Darius Flowers by second round knockout.
And that's the only way I think he does win that fight.
Knockout.
You know, I think.
Yeah, he's not going to win by decision.
No, so, I mean, good take, I guess.
Yeah.
The next fight, Brad Tavares versus Gregory Rodriguez. I had to look down because I'm just so used to calling this guy RoboCop.
Yeah.
His nickname's RoboCop, so that's what everyone calls him.
Yeah.
But this is a really interesting fight as well. Brad Tavares has fought the bigger names in the division. He did fight DDP. He has fought Israel Adesanya. He's fought the who's who. And then you have a guy like RoboCop who's just kind of been on his slow incline up. So I really like the way that RoboCop fights. Plus he trains with really good people too.
Yeah.
He's training with some of the best people.
I'm a RoboCop fan.
He's training with Pereira, that kind of crew. So I think Brad Tavares, whenever he gets hit with these really bigger fights, I feel like he never really pulls through.
Yeah.
And although RoboCop's coming from the bottom up versus a bigger guy, I do feel like this is a big fight. And I think RoboCop gets this one done.
I agree with you. I got RoboCop. What do you got? Decision, knockout.
These 3-rounders are a little different, but when you're talking about these big boys, especially a guy like him who can throw them, I think they're gonna get after it pretty early. I could see this. I do have a decision on this one, but I could see it. I could see him putting him away.
RoboCop,
just because it's just 3-round fights, bro. You never know.
Yeah.
And you can't really fall behind on the card. So if someone falls behind, they're gonna be going for the kill. So
I got RoboCop as well. I always like to call for a knockout, so we'll go 3rd round knockout.
Yeah. All right, next one. This one's probably my personal favorite fight on the card.
This is Dan Ige?
Yeah, this is Dan Ige versus Andre Touchy-Philly. So we actually saw Andre Philly.
Well, we saw Andre Philly fight, and we saw Dan Ige at the Performance Institute. Vegas.
So we saw Dan Ige. He was in the hot tub, right?
Yeah, in the hot tub.
He was in the hot tub at the UFC PI. So we saw him there. And then we went to UFC 296. We saw Andre Philly fight, where he came out with the first round submission. Had a good.
Was it a submission?
I mean, sorry, first round knockout. I apologize. First round knockout. And that was really
pretty popping knockout. Yeah,
bro, that was a good.
I'm a fan. Yeah, that was dude. The crowd went fucking electric when that happened, and it was all over social media.
Yeah,
I like Andre Philly.
Yeah, I've always liked watching him fight, and he fought for Team Alpha Male when like Cody Garbrandt was the shit. So he was always a part of that team.
Have you seen I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend?
Bad or what?
Bad.
He might have to put that up on the screen.
I will.
Is that disrespectful?
Nah. Because me and him have something in common. In his post-fight interview after the fight, they're like
Latinas.
Big booty Latinos.
Yeah.
It's like, what else do you like besides like out of your hobbies? I like big booty Latinas. I was like, that's my fucking guy right there. That's my guy, dude.
Yeah. Well, I like this fight a lot.
Yeah.
Dan Ige is just... He's one of those heavy hitters. He knows how to stay in the pocket. He has really, really good boxing, and he's not terrible anywhere. He's not bad anywhere.
Yeah,
he's at minimum good somewhere.
Yeah.
So Andre Fili, he has like he's really grown up in the UFC. Mm-hmm. He's really kind of come to like these last couple years.
Yeah.
He's taken some L's. Don't get me wrong, but he's taken L's to like good competition.
Yeah.
You know, so I think he's kind of come to his own. Dan Ige, however, has been at the top of the division and been like a fight or two away from the title fight multiple times.
Yeah.
I think Dan Ige is going to get this fight done. I think he's just going to put it on him, apply pressure, hit him hard, back him up. Like I said, it's a 3-round fight. I just, unless Fili can get a finish in there, I don't really see him winning the fight. But
when I do my picks, I feel like typically I go off bias a lot of the time and who I really like.
Shit works for you, though.
It does work. So I got Philly. We're going knockout because the decision, I don't know. It's another one of those where it's like you got to knock him out because the decision. The other guy's just so much more experience in every aspect. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with a second round TKO. Andre Fili, big booty Latinas.
All right, and the main event: Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer. I don't know if you knew this, but Joe Pyfer hit harder on the like punching power machine than Francis Ngannou did.
I saw that.
Joe
and I was like, bro, this is middleweight.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so Joe Pyfer, he's a heavy hitting striker. Although Jack Hermansson is good on the feet, his main thing is grappling. He's a jiu-jitsu artist, so this is a really interesting fight. Jack Hermansson's always been floating at the top of the division. Same kind of thing as Danny. I would say he's like the same level as Dan Ige.
Yeah.
He's
like
close.
Been close at the top, but like
not
once he gets
But his fights are always really good. His fights are always solid. And then Joe Pyfer, he's just been on a tear.
He's been on the tear.
He's just been on a tear.
Yeah.
I do think this is like the new wave of middleweight coming in. I think Joe Pyfer is gonna get it done, bro.
Me too.
I think he's gonna get it done early. I think he's gonna hurt him bad and put him away.
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, dude. And he's confident too, bro. When you watch his interviews, this guy, he's confident. He knows what he wants, and I think he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with very, very soon in this division.
Me too.
I think when he wins this fight, bro, like, it's like, all right, like you got to think about, okay, what's next? Like,
I think it's 1 or 2 more fights for a title.
2 more.
2 more?
2 more. I think he gets one big name, and then you get another big ticket name in there, like a Izzy or a Sean Strickland or a Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
And then that's your ticket.
Ooh, him versus Whittaker would be good.
Yeah.
Whittaker. We'll see.
I think Whittaker's going to beat the fuck out of Paulo Costa.
Me too, I hope so.
And then I think it's going to be Whittaker versus Sean Strickland for a number 1 contender fight.
I think Whittaker gets that done.
We'll see. I think fucking Strickland gets that shit done.
Really?
I do.
Damn.
I do.
I think Whittaker gets the belt again.
I think Strickland gets the belt again.
Versus who?
Anyone. He'll beat Izzy again, and he'll beat DDP the next time out.
Anyone but Pereira.
Yeah. Pereira's killing anyone that's not Izzy, bro.
I know Did you see how there's a rumor that...
It's not happening.
No?
Check this out. This was fucking dope. You missed it. So our boy Micah.
Dude, I know. Dude.
So our boy Micah had a gender reveal because he's having.
I was so pissed,
bro.
I saw that.
Glover Teixeira pulled up because Micah's dad used to train with Glover and Chuck and Slow. So Glover Teixeira pulled up to the fight, and freaking Corby Jr. was like poking him like, so what's going on with 300? You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's good friends with Pereira.
He trains directly with Pereira. They're freaking
exactly.
like best friends, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
he gave you some insider intel.
I don't know.
I don't know if we could drop this.
It's not that bad though. Basically, if they're gonna go to heavyweight, they want to do it the right way. They don't want to do it this way.
Yeah, just jump up that quick versus Tom Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall versus Pereira is not happening.
Yeah, I'm glad because I feel like Pereira would have got beat up.
There's so many main events you could put on that card. I think Pereira is gonna end up fighting Jamal Hill next.
On that card?
Who knows, bro? It could be on that card. There's so many fights you can make on that thing.
Speaking of that card, Nina Drama made a bet with Dana White.
Oil that full up.
He has to, right?
Straight up.
He has to get oiled up because he didn't announce the main event.
I feel like that'd be gross. Just Dana White and
just covered in oil.
Dude.
Damn, who is going to be the main event then?
I'm really hoping for
2
Conor
months.
Chandler
It's 2 months out. That's what
for
I'm
the
hoping
65 title.
Me too.
I'm
hoping that's what
the
happens.
best outcome, bro.
And then my prediction, Mystic Mac prediction, Conor gets the belt again. I'm just that guy at that point.
Or just give Chandler the boot, Nate Conor 3 for the 65.
Nate for the title? Or
Fuck yeah.
Nate just wins the title?
Well, think about it, bro. Nate already slapped Khabib's head off. He's basically the lightweight champ. He beat Conor when Conor was the lightweight champ. So Nate's basically forever lightweight champ. And then the bell saved Leon Edwards' life. So he's basically also the welterweight champ. So if you think about it, it's only right to give Nate the 65 title. Because he's basically a 2-division champ right now.
And it's in between.
Yeah.
What are they even going to call? Do you even know what they're going to call the division? Like, are they going to make a 175 welterweight, 165?
They'll probably make 165 either super lightweight.
Super lightweight.
Or welterweight.
Or like
and then do welterweight like a cruiserweight or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, cruiserweight.
Or you can change 75 to middleweight.
Maybe they'll probably
middleweight to light heavyweight, and then light heavyweight to cruiserweight.
They'll probably do cruiserweight. Yeah, I feel like that sounds cool.
Well, cruiserweight is usually it's a bigger guys.
Like 168?
So they might put like... Because you can make 65 welterweight, 75 middleweight, 85 light heavyweight, and then 205 cruiserweight.
Oh, cruiserweight's that big?
Yeah, cruiserweight's typically the bigger dudes.
Sorry about that.
And then heavyweight. And they should make a fucking super heavyweight division.
I think that would be sick.
If they put in 2 more divisions, super heavyweight and 65, I think that's the perfect way to do it, bro. Because there's big boys,
more belts, more title fights, more money.
Imagine Francis Ngannou, no weight cut, can bulk up to 300 fucking pounds. The cutoff's 265.
Yeah, I know.
Like, imagine the talent you would get of those big boys just slugging it out, bro. Knockout the city.
Just knocking out, fucking hits the canvas, just fucking rumbles the whole arena.
If anyone lands, it's over. That shit would be badass.
So, hoping for Conor Chandler.
Yeah.
What else is in the...
I
thought Tom Aspinall Pereira. I thought that would have been sick. I just like Tom Aspinall.
I think it's setting up Alex for failure.
Yeah.
That's just a big task to ask of anybody, Mm-hmm. Let alone someone who was a middleweight 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of wild. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for that card. Really quick, I want to give a shout out to Man Bun. So Man Bun, Jared Sutherland, he's a local fighter out of our area. He fights out of Slow the Pit, which is where Chuck and Glover and all those guys used to fight out of, which is pretty cool. But he, not too long ago, earlier last year, he won the welterweight title for 559 fights. Mm-hmm. So that was the amateur. It's an amateur league.
Yeah.
And then he made his pro debut in December. Or maybe last month. But anyway, he won his pro debut. Broke his arm just using it as a club for the finish. He got the finish like this, bro, with a broken arm.
That's insane.
Yeah, so right now he's recovering.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, bro, he'll be strapping up for his second pro fight pretty soon here. But really good dude, bro. Like, solid dude. He did business at Toyota. So I typed up his paperwork. Just really good dude, bro. His lady's cool. His kids, the way he talks to kids is like, it's very interesting. He talks to them like adults.
Yeah.
He was like telling me that when Josiah was on the way. But yeah, dude, solid dude, bro. Good fighter. You can tell he's super nice, takes care of his own, and trains really hard. So super humble guy. But
hopefully we could get him on the pod sometime.
No, for sure. He's gonna get on the pod for sure. He's an awesome dude, man. I enjoyed it.
That's legit, bro. The shirt's pretty cool.
Yeah, bro. He came in, he hooked me up. I was with the guest. He didn't even talk to me, but he's like, "Hey, just want to drop this shirt up." So it's a medium, bro. Stop playing games, dog. I'm just playing. Put the logo up to the camera, the man bun.
I'll throw it up.
They call him the man bun because he's got long hair and he puts his hair in a bun. So the man bun fun. Follow him on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram too. The guy posts a lot of good stuff, a lot of good training stuff and stuff like that. So I appreciate him.
You know what the first fight of 300 is?
Yeah, bro, that is insane. That's the first fight of the prelims. Figueiredo versus fucking Garbrandt.
I feel kind of disrespected.
Yeah, cause I feel like Figueiredo.
Maybe it's just to bring the energy at the very beginning.
Maybe, but it's like, why would you not start off with Bo Nickel? I'm sorry, I love Bo Nickel, by the way. Like, I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Former
You
champ.
can't put Bo Nickel above fucking Figueiredo.
And Garbrandt. I feel like Garbrandt's a pull.
Yeah, I feel like Bo Nickel was the first way to start it off because he's the biggest name that, like,
It's just
no disrespect, but he hasn't beaten anybody yet. But his hype is just...
Yeah. Yeah, he's got fucking hype behind him.
Yeah, bro. I love watching Bo Nickel fight.
That's crazy. 300, that's going to be a good time.
Damn, it's going to be sick, bro. And if we win those tickets with Dana White, and then we go to Power Slap 7. Well, we're going to go to Power Slap 7. Azael said he's going to be on it. He messaged me and he was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on Power Slap 7.
Yeah.
And we told him we'd pull up.
We'd go. Would it be in Vegas, you think? Probably, yeah.
Imagine it's the Friday before 300.
Bro.
I think it might be, bro. Because did you see the way Dana White did that giveaway? Did you see the message I sent you?
No.
You need to open that. So
I was out the country.
Here. No, bro. I sent it to you today, dumbass.
Oh. On Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
That was it. It's thankfully on double this Friday, February 9th at the Sold Out Orlando Casino Resort. Yes. What you can do is watch it live free on Rumble. And if you do, we're going to have a secret code. And if you get the secret code, then go to my link in bio. Here's what I'm doing. I'm giving away a pair of tickets to UFC 300. And
So we just have to be on the lookout.
And Power Slap 7.
I'm going to fly out to Vegas for the weekend. For the surprise section for both events. And after Power Slam 7, I'm going to take you out gambling with me, you,
Steve will
your
do it?
friend, and Steve will do it.
Steve will do it!
Bro, so there's going to be a...
If we won that,
Bro, so there's going to be a code that comes up on the screen, then we just have to type it in?
Yes. So that's why I'm saying. That's why I told Malik, I was like, because when I said that
Dude,
to him,
we
he's
have
like,
to
bro,
watch... And it...
We're going to watch it live because I want to see, because Azael said he's going to be there. He said more than likely they're going to announce his fight on that.
Bro, that would be insane.
So it's big because, well, one, if it's the same weekend as Azael, then we might as well go to 300. Because we
Yeah.
told Azael we'd be there.
Yeah.
So...
And winning that, the trip's free and we get to gamble. We're going to get like 10K each to gamble. We have to be...
blow it all so fast. I'll put all 10 on red.
Don't give me 10K in Vegas, I'll tell you that.
The last time we went to Vegas, this fool won 10K on the slot machine and
On
was
the first
acting like
night.
an absolute idiot the whole time.
I would have been acting like an idiot either way, but that just made me like...
You just fucking giving
I'm just walking.
Like it's
I'm just
10
walking
mil.
around with 10K in my fucking laptop case, just handing out hundreds. Like, yeah, me in Vegas. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous just thinking about if we win that. Either way, we'd probably go. But like,
I really feel like...
I'm gonna cut that out.
But alright guys, thanks for watching again. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. The whole goal for like us, we have all of our social media platforms, and we do need to do a little bit of a better job at it, but we want to get everyone to YouTube. The goal is to get this thing big. We want to monetize it. We want to, we want to be able to make a career out of it. We want to be able to do charity stuff, but in order
Go
to do that,
every
we need,
fight. Go to
we need the followers, we need the subscribers. So if you guys can go to YouTube and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. We have an Instagram. That's where a lot of our social media is. But we're going to start picking up on TikTok, picking up on Facebook, picking up on Twitter. So we're going to be all over it. Follow us, guys. We appreciate your guys' support.
Lots of giveaways coming.
Lots of giveaways coming. Who knows? Maybe UFC 300. Don't blink your eyes. But yeah, that's it for us, guys. We appreciate you. Putasos
Thank you
Podcasts,
for
episode
watching.
number 21.